Hey guys, it's me. I haven't made a video for fucking ever, but I really felt it important to make one, especially with all the online commentary around Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, Harvey Weinstein, Woody Allen, and a whole host of other people that have got tremendous questionable behaviour concerning sexual abuse and sexual violence, right? And I don't really want to contribute any more to any of the noise that's been out there. And I have contributed to some of the noise. And for those that have been triggered by my posts, I apologise also. I think when it comes to sexual abuse, everybody has a different motivator or a different intention for sharing some of the information. And because I come from a place where this is my professional job, I'm now 20 years in this thing, okay? Started off as a volunteer and now I'm a trainer, okay? And I have to acknowledge that not everybody has 20 years experience. They don't have the same academic understanding, they don't have the same professional understanding, they don't have the same direct understanding of sexual abuse and all the complexities and nuances of understanding sexual violence and trauma. I don't want to contribute to any of the negativity that has been put out there, and I think I have a responsibility, one as a professional, but two as a decent fucking human being, to not try and trigger people by victim shaming, victim blaming, and making this about something else and deflecting from the true issue. I don't want to contribute to any more of the online noise and negativity that's out there. I can't control what people do, but I can control what I do. I'm not responsible for the thoughts and opinions of other people, but I am responsible for the stuff, for my own thoughts and my own opinions and the information that I put out there. So what I wanted to do, being a professional and having some understanding in this, what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk to the people that have been triggered. I wanted to talk to the people that have been affected by sexual violence and are still reliving or experiencing some of the trauma or the residue of that abuse. I want to give you some self-healing tips. I want to tell you how you can maybe deal with some of the stuff that's happening, okay, and how you can sort of take care of yourself, self-soothe, and continue to heal, okay? So first of all, one of the things I want to say is take responsibility for your online activity. That's one of the big things, because that's probably where all the triggers are coming from, right? So take responsibility. It might mean that you need to log off for a little while. It might mean that you need to unfollow or unfriend some people. Okay, even if you don't want to unfriend, unfollow, okay? And that's perfectly okay. For some of us, Facebook is a connection to a real world, okay, in terms of we're quite isolated and Facebook is our way to connect with other people. But at the same time, this is a virtual reality and it's not a real reality, and you can actually check out of this virtual reality anytime you want, okay? So take responsibility for your own social media activity, and it might mean cutting some people off and it might mean leaving some groups, but you are the controller of that, and take back that power. Try and step out of victimhood and step into owning the choices and the decisions that you make. That's one of the things you can do. The second thing that you can actually do is, if you're feeling that you're getting real panicky, or you're feeling that you're having anxiety, or your moods are dropping, or you're having a panic attack because of something that you've seen online, get yourself a little crystal, okay? I'm not saying that these have magical powers. There's a little technique that I want to teach you. So you're going to use this as an anchor. An anchor is a term from NLP. I'm not going to go into all the technicalities of it, but you're going to use this as an anchor. And what this anchor is going to do, it's going to interrupt you, okay, when you're having those negative and intrusive thoughts that are going to come on and lead on into a full-blown panic attack. What you're going to do is you're going to take the crystal. It can be any crystal of your choice. It doesn't have to be a particular crystal. It can be absolutely any crystal that you want. You're going to hold it in your hand, and then you're going to observe the crystal. Whilst all these thoughts are going on in your head, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be examining the crystal. You're going to be looking at the grooves, the colours, the shapes, the size, how it feels in your hand. That is interrupting that panic attack, because you're not going to be able to have a panic attack and focus on a crystal and talk to yourself about it. Okay, so this crystal's green and it's got some red and white flexes in it, and it's got a bit of pink here, and you know, it's quite smooth to touch, and oh, there's a little groove there. Do that, okay? That's another thing. So you can create an anchor. Another anchoring technique that you can do is you can use some mudras. Mudras are these hand yoga. This is a great book, by the way, if you want to get this. Mudras, yoga in your hands. Again, it's another way of distracting what's going on in your brain. It's another form of anchoring, basically. So you can try out some of those techniques. You can either get a crystal or you can use your hands doing mudras. Okay, another exercise that you can do is some breathing exercises. Again, if you find yourself and you're in full-blown panic, you can try some breathing exercise, some real simple breathing exercises where you breathe through your nose and exhale through your mouth. So you okay, pretty much like that. As you're inhaling peace and calm, and as you're exhaling all that confusion, all that anxiety. Okay, try not to do it too hard, because I felt when I've done it and I've been having a bit of a panic attack that I feel like I'm gonna faint, you know. So try not to overdo it, just do it at a pace that you feel comfortable with. Okay, great stuff. Okay, now for some people, I noticed online when they were talking about all of the stuff, some people talked about that they were having flashbacks, etc., etc. Now flashbacks, they are going to come, but what you can do is learn to understand your body's responses. Okay, learn to understand when your body thinks that there's danger or perceives that there's a form of danger. Maybe you find you get a bit of brain fog. Maybe you find you get a bit of brain fog. You get a bit of maybe you find you get a little bit of brain fog. Okay, so you start losing concentration. You might feel that you get a little bit jittery, a little bit fidgety. Maybe the palms of your hands start sweating. Maybe you feel your heart rate increasing, or you start to breathe rapidly, or it's very short and you just feel really anxious and agitated and you think, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Learn to recognize those signs that you can take yourself away and you can ground yourself. How do I ground myself? Again, faithful crystal. You can hold on to that. You can hold on to that crystal, and you can just hold on to it as tight as you can. Okay, feel yourself coming back down. Really slowly feel yourself coming back down, and you can just release it. Or if you're able to get yourself by some nature, you can absolutely take your shoes off, walk on the grass, okay, and just feel the grass under your feet. If you're not able to do that, place both feet on the ground and actually feel your feet just like almost growing roots into the ground. Now, some of these things you might be thinking, oh, it's fucking new agey bullshit, but they do actually work. I don't know why they work or how they work, but they do actually work, and they're simple things that you can control. Recognizing how you respond to perceived danger or threat gives you more power to control your own emotions, okay? Gives you more power to control how you feel when you are under attack or you are experiencing panic, okay? These are just simple techniques. Also, what you can do is don't engage in the conversation. Don't engage. Scroll on by. Okay, I had to take responsibility because I felt, as somebody that has understanding, I want to get all this right information out there, but I was just contributing to the noise. I was just contributing to the to all the opinions and all the voices. And like I said, we don't know everyone's intention for what they do, and we cannot control everyone. All we can do is control ourselves. So I really, really hope this video helps. If you are experiencing trauma, these are just a few things that you can do. I'm going to do some more videos around this, books you can read, techniques that help, and where you can also get help and stuff like that. But if you find yourself being affected by this trauma, there are actual things that you can do. You do not have to engage. You do not have to read the articles. You do not have to you know, share the articles or anything like that. You can take responsibility. You can think about how it's affecting you and how it might affect other people. And if you do particularly want to share something, maybe you can stick fucking trigger warning on it so people know to scroll on by. Take care until the next time. Have a great day.